Hi, this is Clostridium Perfringens, and this is going to be my dating video. So let's get started. Um, I thought I'd start off with some interesting things about myself, and such as things like where I like to travel and things that I like to eat, stuff like that. Um, so I am a rod-shaped gram-positive bacterium uh, with an optimal growing temperature of 37 degrees Celsius. I am non-motile. Non-motile basically means that I lack the ability to uh, move freely throughout my environment because I lack the structures. So I'm kind of fat. Um, I'm an anaerobic bacteria that can produce spores, and the bacteria can exist as a vegetative cell or in the dormant form in food. So what this is saying basically is, since I'm a pathogenic bacterium, and if I affect your food, I will make you very sick and nauseous. That can cause diarrhea and vomiting, like excessive diarrhea and excessive vomiting, which is not a good thing. It's not fun. So if you thoroughly cook your food at around 140 degrees Fahrenheit, usually that will eradicate me, and you will not be affected by any of these symptoms. Because as seen earlier right here, my optimal growing temperature is around 37 degrees Celsius, which is relatively low. And when I am exposed to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, that is relatively high. That is an extreme temperature. So that's why I cannot grow in these circumstances. And if you look at the top right, you can see a picture of myself. This is one of the best pictures I could find of myself, so I'm pretty proud of this picture. And down here, you could see a world map of the places that I have visited or areas that I have been associated with. If you look closely, the main areas that I visited are Africa and Europe. But essentially, if you look at the map, you could see that I am found almost anywhere. And some things that I like to eat are usually found in soil, which are organic nutrients and aquatic sediments, and even intestinal tracts of animals, and more specifically organic nutrients such as carbon and things like that. And finally, we are going to move on to my future plans or how I reproduce. I am part of the phylum Firmicutes, which reproduce by asexual reproduction, but more specifically by binary fission. And if you look at the right here, is a picture, or a picture explaining binary fission. So first we have the cell. The origin of replication is right here with the bacterial chromosome. Then the DNA replication begins once the bacterial chromosome opens. The cell elongates and origins move towards the ends as the DNA is copied. And finally, one of the very last few steps is that the septum forms down the middle of the cell, and lastly, the cell pinches into two, and we now have two bacteria. So that's basically it. Those are all my features and characteristics. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it interested you. Thank you for watching.